We are Toothgrinder, and you are watching The Roman Show.
Rudolph Roman of The Roman Show. First and foremost, guys, Toothgrinder here, Fort Rock. I have to give you props because you guys wore suits on the stage, your tie.
Yep.
What the hell's wrong with you, man?
It was. I've almost passed out at shows before, but today was the worst. I was like, we didn't eat all day because we got here. We had to like start doing all this crazy shit just to get on stage. No time to eat, and then in the suit, and it was just like, there was a few times I was just, oh shit.
Weekend at Bernie's it.
Yeah, I'm sure you had like 10 gallons of water after that.
Yeah, man.
All right, so how was the experience out there? I mean, you guys totally killed it.
It was awesome.
Yeah, it was fun.
Very happy to be here.
All right,
Yeah.
you had Phantom Armor just released recently.
Amor,
Sorry.
It's all good.
One thing I noticed though, from your first and your second album, you have one of them titled Red and the other one titled Blue. Was
Yeah.
that purposely done in Tell me a little history about that.
I would say it was purposely done just because we have a couple select tracks with kind of like a stat, like Justin, when he was writing the lyrics, has a little stab at some political themes, and I think just wanting to keep that theme going throughout because it served the topic of what the lyrics were about as well.
So we're gonna have Green with the independent party and
No,
everything?
actually, the real thing is, it's like, we had the song Blue, and like pretty much our own two political songs are Red and Blue. So Red on the Phantom of War record is kind of like representing the presidency now, and then Blue represented the presidency at the time, and it's kind of just like taking jabs and shots at everyone.
Yeah, I remember speaking to Dawkins, old school legendary band, and they tell him it's like right now the easiest time for bands, for writers, musicians, because of what's going on in the world. Is it that easy to write music nowadays, lyrically?
I mean, he's in charge of all the lyrics. I mean, but moving to an instrumental point of view, yes, there is fuel everywhere in the world right now. Everything, whether it makes you angry, whether it makes you happy or just passionate, regardless. Life right now is so full of fuel for any type of artistry. So
It's overwhelming how creative you can get along with the writing process as well, just because there's so much gear out there. It's kind of like Pokemon trying to catch them all or something.
Tell me about that, since you're the most of the writing.
Well, you know what? I'm not a big. It's funny because I'm actually pretty into, like, I keep up with current events and politics fairly well, but when it comes to songwriting, I try to like throw that to the side. But you know, it leaks in every little bit. But I'd say the majority of the songs are from like personal experience or like some kind of abstract thinking, not necessarily like what's going on in current events. But I guess, you know, the political turmoil does fuel some of the writing. But at the same time, it's kind of hard to be super political or current eventy because you might have gotten something wrong. And then like 6 months down the road, you're like, yeah, I sang about that. That's not true. Or whatever, you know.
Well, the process, do you guys get all together or you just let him mostly do the writing and then you put it all together? How does it work?
We all do.
It's a recipe needs a bunch of ingredients, and these are the ingredients, so we need it. Yeah, for sure. Everyone gets together and kind of helps each other along with it, inspires one another. We talk about things like cool ideas that we have, and it's cool because our band is very open-minded, and I feel like it shows with our songs. Just the direction of each song is almost completely different than one another. So I think it helps that we're just, like I said, open-minded about it.
You got some great tracks in Phantom of War, and it's available right now for streaming, so you can pick that up.
Yeah,
Which is one
get it.
song that you typically see the crowd just go ape shit, take word from the great Philip Ensemble?
From the new album?
Yeah.
I would probably say The Shadow. Yeah. It's
Cool video, by the way. Cool video, by the way.
Oh yeah. Just because it was the first single we dropped and it was the first song we started playing live, started when the album was getting ready to be put out and all. So I would say it's just the first song we play in the set and it just like hits you right in the face.
It kind of grabs you a little bit. It's a cool riff. It's pretty heavy. Everyone like starts like, oh, cool. I could listen to this for the next 30 minutes.
Well, you guys are going to be hitting the road now with Bullet for My Valentine. They were
Yup.
here actually yesterday.
Okay,
so
cool,
What can we expect from this tour when you guys go to a city near you?
Dude, I'm excited for that whole tour. That's going to just be ridiculous. And with Trivium, too, we also have some other festivals that we're going to be playing. We're playing Carolina Rebellion and Rock on the Range. couple different sets, playing some different songs. It's going to be really exciting month ahead of us.
Performing in a festival and performing in a very in a club, you know,
Yeah.
the differences. Do you prefer? Do you have any? Tell me a little differences of performing in either one of the places.
It's way different. They're both awesome. I think I'm still in the honeymoon period of the festivals, just to look out and just be outside all day, to look out and see all these people. It's on such a larger scale that it's really exciting. But I know in the first venue show of the tour, it's going to be like, hell yeah, this sounds good. It's this and that. I don't know. They're both really fun, you know?
I'm a club guy.
Yeah.
All the way. Like, I'm like, the festivals are fun, but like I feed off the energy of the crowd and being close to the crowd.
That's true.
So like, when I'm like getting in people's faces and I see them like 3 feet away from me, that's what like gets me going. But at the same time, it's always awesome to break up the monotony, and this is perfect for that.
How about you guys?
I like kind of taking the yin yang with it. I mean, it's so exciting playing these outdoor festivals now that I'm going to really enjoy it. But then again, playing clubs, there's nothing just like being in somebody's face and just like getting them as into it as you are, and just like getting each other stoked for the
Same feeling.
People look at me weird when I wear sunglasses inside. So playing outside's great. Nobody looks at me like I'm a weirdo. So.
Well, guys, totally digging your music. Absolutely
Thank
awesome.
you
I was
very
actually
much.
just jamming to it prior to coming here during my workout. So
Yeah.
really appreciate the good music. Keep
Thank
kicking
you,
ass,
man.
man.
No problem.
And check them out. Toothgrinder, latest album, Phantom and More, available right now for streaming and purchase.
See ya.
This is The Roman Show.